Welcome to the Midwest Pit. This episode is sponsored by Taco Bell. Get ready for some Mexican food. Well, here we are. It's podcast time. I hope you like the intro. I made that myself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is it. This is the Midwest Pit on today. We've got Bussy. I'm not sure what you want me to call you in the podcast.
Oh, it's your friendly neighborhood pussycat, Pussycat, better known as Andrew, fuck Pussycat on Twitter. Hi guys, how we doing?
He's the Bussy King.
The Bussy King, Burger King time, baby.
Burger King Bussy time. So, shit ass. Fuck, I gotta stop saying that. Anyways. First topic is music. The music roundup. Yeah, it going music time. So, there's music coming out. We talk about fucking music. Andrew's big music nerd. I am not too big of a music guy. I just like listening to good music and punk music. So,
Absolutely.
what's
Of course, what are you listening to lately? What you been jamming?
I listening to? Oh, I was kind of...
Yeah, just go to your Spotify recently played, brother. Pull it up.
Okay. Let me look.
Unless you'd like me to go first, mine's pretty easily accessible. It's right here.
Well, I'll do mine since you asked.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So, I haven't been listening to anything particular. I just listened to like the punk radio, like the punk playlist radio.
Nice.
But before that, I check out some of the people that are on the radio.
Yeah. Like if you like them, I get what you mean.
But usually I just listen to my playlist, The Future Today, which is the 2020 playlist.
Yeah.
And some of the... Bruh. The... Fuck ass. Shit.
Do you want to start over?
No. No, fuck it. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Here's some of the things I've added. Here's some of the shit I've added recently. So there's this band, I think it's like a 2006 band. They only have one fucking album called Pasteboard. They're this real like slow, I hate using the word chill, but whatever. Slow, chill, like guitar band from Japan. And
They literally have a song called Shoegazer. They're probably shoegaze.
yeah, they are, but with lyrics.
Well, I mean, like the Duster, I was gonna say I listened to the Duster self-titled album here lately. Duster's super shoegaze, like lyrics and shit, but very, very just like light, droning, like
Nice
almost
guitar.
nice guitar, almost background noise type shit.
Yeah, I love these guys. I don't know much about them other than the one album that they have, but they're pretty good.
It's cool they have a song called Shoegazer.
Yeah, it's not really my favorite one. I forget which one's my favorite, but whatever. I have the whole album. I have the first level from the Scott Pilgrim game,
Oh, God.
because it's the only one that I really like from that game. I listened to the whole album. It's by Anamanaguchi. Do you know those guys?
No.
I don't either.
You remember the fucking music from that movie? God, man. That's such a blast. That's such a blast from the past. You ever see the movie?
Yeah, I've seen the movie a couple times. I need
It's
to rewatch it.
it's such a good movie, man. I don't care if it's basic.
Chris Evans is in it, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's one of the boyfriends. He's like the buff skater guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he like skates himself into a fucking explosion. Literally just explodes and turns into loose change.
What a great
All right.
fucking movie.
But what else you been listening to?
I've downloaded some more punk. I listened to some classic punk recently, and I've got stuff from Adolescence, Gang of Four, Misfits, The Replacements. Some of those
Misfits,
guys.
bro? Hell yeah.
Chelsea said that their logo used to scare her.
Well, I mean, it's just like the classic, like, it's like wrestling, like the Misfits is to punk as the Bullet Club is to wrestling. You know what I mean? You can buy a Misfits store or a Misfits tee at the store, and like people flex them and just be like, "Well, I just like the shirt." Same way you see somebody wearing a Bullet Club tee, and you're like, "You like wrestling?" And they're like, "Well, I just like the shirt. I like guns."
I like skull.
Yeah,
I
for
like
real.
skulls too. I like skeletons. They're my people.
Yeah, for real. The xenomorphs, bro. I've been listening to a shit ton of Rage Against the Machine,
Right.
like always. I mean,
I've been thinking about listening to them.
you should if you like punk. I mean, if you like punk and you're tired of being a cog and a system, in the fucking machine, you know what I
Fuck
mean?
you! I
It's
won't do what you tell me. Fuck you! I
absolutely,
won't do what you
absolutely,
tell me.
bro. I've been listening to Battle of Los Angeles, their like later album, a lot. It's fucking really cool. A lot of cool shit on it. I mean, Evil Empire is not my favorite, but it's cool. I've been listening to it a lot. I've been listening to a lot of Elvis Costello.
Mm.
My Aim is True by Elvis Costello really just be hitting different lately.
Hmm.
Big fan. It's literally the only album he had to release for like the first like 10 years of his career. It's cool as shit, man. Really good album, real funky, real different type shit. It's cool. Um, I've been listening to like some of the Rolling Stones, like just some of their older stuff.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to listen to them too.
Bro, the Stones have this album called The Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got like fucking bunch of people. Like Jethro Tull. I don't know if you know who that is, but Jethro Tull is like this fucking weird alternative band that like back in the day when the metal category first got introduced, like for the Grammys, like Metallica was being like basically Metallica was a shoe-in for the fucking Grammy with I can't remember what song it was, but a Jethro Tull song beat them in the metal category for their first Grammy.
No kidding.
No kidding, man. Real weird shit. That like they're not metal at all. But they like introduced Jethro Tull at this show and shit, and then Keith Richards comes out, and Keith Richards like introduces the Who. Like the Who plays like 2 or 3 songs, and then fucking Mick Jagger, John Lennon, and Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones all get up and they introduce their new band that's called like the Dirty Mac. But it like Keith Richards is the only one's a part of it. Like Mick Jagger gets up there and introduces it too, but it's John Lennon on vocals and lead.
Oh yeah,
Eric Clapton on lead guitar, fucking Keith Richards on bass, and Mitch Mitchell's on drums of the Jimi Hendrix Experience, like the drummer from that band, bro. So fucking cool. Just real cool. The Dirty Mac. The Dirty Mac MAC. It's fucking cool. They got like a few songs that are real cool. If you look them up, their artist page like shows up and they've only got songs off that album.
The Dirty Mac. Right there.
Rolling Stones Rock and Roll Circus. That whole album is really cool too. It's all a live performance. Like the Dirty Mac was like a one night show performance. Is real cool. And like before we were gonna put the music in podcasts for fucking dumbass YouTube, but decided to like copyright strike us or some shit. But I'm listening to hella Pink Floyd lately, like it's in the background right now. Been listening to Dark Side of the Moon a ton. Been listening to The Wall a ton. Wish You Were Here a ton. I mean, just the best albums. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
I've been thinking about going to Pink Floyd again, trying to listen to him because, I have that Dark Side of the Moon T-shirt that I got in fucking middle school because I'm like, oh, I've heard of these guys. I'll get a
But I mean,
t-shirt.
that's a hard shirt.
It's okay, but I don't know if it really fits me anymore. Probably
I
does.
don't know. I've just been listening to a lot of Pink Floyd, like even like not their more popular albums, like Metal, Meddle is really cool. It's like half an album that's like normal length, and then there's one song called Echoes that's like this like length of like a EP.
Yeah, Echoes.
It's fire.
I know that.
Fucking yeah, man. Metal, Obscured by Clouds, Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, Animals, The Wall, The Division Bells, pretty cool. I've been listening to all that shit lately, man. Been listening to it a lot. Yeah. David Gilmour's been a really big inspiration to me lately, just because I've been learning to play guitar and stuff. So yeah, I've been listening to a lot of them, and then been listening to a lot of Tool as always. Tool's fucking cool. Yep. Same thing as Pink Floyd. I mean, Adam Jones, the guitarist of Tool, is just super cool. Really big inspiration for me since I've been playing guitar. Like I said, I've been listening to that Duster self-titled album again a lot. I mean, that was the album I listened to a shit ton when I was in the hospital. Like, I love that shit. It's awesome. I could listen to it over and over. And then I guess I'll end on saying like my most recently, like my most played recent album that I've been listening to is Highway 61 Revisited by Bob Dylan. I've put in some listening
Shit,
hours
he's
on
another
that.
guy I want to check out.
Yeah. Fucking Highway 61 Revisited is so cool, man. It's like the coolest album, I swear. It's like I fuck with Bob Dylan and all, but like I never really went out of my way to I just sent it to you. I never really went out of my way to like want to listen to more of his music, but like every song on Highway 61 Revisited is just a very good song.
Yeah.
It's just cool. Cool shit. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I mean, I've been listening to all the pretty much standard. Like I said, I mean, Pink Floyd been a really big inspiration to me lately. I know Pete Bundy, shout out Pete Bundy. He been getting into fucking like Cryptopsy and like a lot of like black, like death metal and shit, like Norwegian death metal and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of been getting into that again, like lightly, but more just taking me back to my roots, listening to stuff that, I really like. Like, I mean, I don't know. Can't really even say in the same sentence. It's not really a big comparison, but, like Pantera and shit like that. And like, old grimy punk and shit like that. So I don't know. That's kind of taking me back to like my heavier stuff. Been getting into that a little bit. Yeah, the old days. For real. I haven't listened to it too much, but I've been listening to that Garbage self-titled album from back in the day. That's some good grunge shit, man. She's cool. All right, yeah, but that's about it. I've just been listening to a ton of shit. Like always, man. Pink Floyd the GOAT.
I never really branch out too much, but I want to listen to more artists. I really do. But I have a fucking 256 song playlist that I just listen to at work every time I'm there.
I shit you not. Just now, when I just said that Peyton's been listening to a lot of Cryptopsy and shit, his Spotify changed songs and it's on Cryptopsy. Funny, man.
You ever listen to King Crimson?
Yeah, man. In the court, what's it called? Like in the Court of a Thousand Suns or something like that. Court of a Thousand Kings.
Court of the Crimson King.
Yeah, Court of the Crimson King. Yeah, that's the one.
I tried listening to them, and their songs are so long, dude.
Yeah, I mean they're psychedelic rock. It's psychedelic rock has the best like lyrics and shit. I mean they write like ballads, like I mean you can compare it to like you can compare it to like Echoes by Pink Floyd or like I always compare it to like Cream. Like Cream's got some really long songs that are just fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Disraeli Gears, bro, by Cream. That fucking album is so good.
Yeah, I was listening to that.
That shit's fire. Yeah, that's about it for me though. Just the normals. Yeah. Just been, I don't know. Actually, not really the normals. Kind of like getting back to my roots, just because I've been learning to play guitar and shit, and wanting to be inspired by other guitarists.
Yeah. A couple other bands I've been listening to are this Japanese band called Mass of the Fermenting Dregs. They're pretty good. I don't really know what they're called. I don't know what kind of music it is, but it's the fucking guitar solos are
fire.
Iconic, dude. They bring tears to my eyes. They're so good, and that's something that I want to do. If I ever make music, I want to make people cry.
Like the song that kind of like inspired me to almost play guitar is like Cortez the Killer by Neil Young, and like Cortez is a very emotional, long guitar solo. It's not like it's like very emotional and like deliberate, and like you feel the emotion in the notes he's playing. It's really cool, man. I fuck with shit like that.
What else do I got? Oh yeah, a great band that I think everyone should listen to is Cinderbrick. They're from Staten Island, and
you showed me them. They're pretty cool.
They have one album. I think it's called Cornerstone or Corner Store. I can't remember. But it's got this little, like these fucking burn-in images of like this dude running away from a reaper. It's pretty sick. And Red Vox is coming out with their new album on the 10th.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That's cool.
I'm very excited for that.
I'm excited for you. I mean, I've listened to some of their stuff, but it never really like, I'm going to come back, So, I mean, I might peep their new album or whatever, but I'm hyped for you. That's going to be cool.
I'm not sure really what to expect, because they've released 3 songs, and 2 of them were pretty like, one of them
different.
was a real psychedelic kind of feel to it. One of them was just kind of loud, and I got to listen to it again. But the first one had a little bit of a synth to it, which is not something that they usually do.
That's cool, man.
So that's it for the music.
Yeah, that's it for the music. What's next? Oh, my favorite topic. Our favorite topic. Everybody's favorite topic. The grossest place on the fucking planet, dude. Twitter. Oh my god, bro. Don't even get me started.
I've been on Twitter
I love it,
for a while.
I love it. I love Twitter. I've been on Twitter for years, but Jesus, man, there is something about it sometimes that some days when I get on Twitter, I just get off. Like, I just get off of it. Like, there are many days where I open up Twitter just to close it.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, I've had 2 Twitter accounts in my life. There was the first one, which was when I was in middle school, and
Iconic.
I remembered it and I deleted it because I don't. Usually, I'm one to keep up old posts and stuff, but that one has no worth. And I even looked on the Wayback Machine, wiped from existence.
Man,
it's gone. There's mine right now. I plugged it in my last video. But then there's this other one. I don't think I've ever told you about this, Andrew.
Oh,
yeah, I probably did though. This is fucked up. So, Chelsea and I, my fiance Chelsea, were looking for. We just looked up my name on Google Images, and there's this fucking picture of me from probably middle school, because I had the middle school haircut, I had the Hot Wheels vinyl wallpaper in the background, I had the grandma glasses, and it was really, really like JPEG-y, like you got any more of them pixels kind of thing. And she clicks on it, and it's a fucking Twitter account. It's still up, and I fucking love it. And what it is I think it's like @PatronWolf or something like that. And it has one post. It's a comment on some deleted post from like a deleted account or something. And all it says was like LOL at worst selfies or some shit like that. And the original picture, which is gone, but I have it in like a grid format, was like a James Franco nude.
What the fuck?
Like he took like a shirtless selfie, and it was James fucking Franco. He took like a shirtless selfie, and like he had his pants almost all the way down. You could almost see his cock. Almost. It was almost there. But that was the only fucking thing. And it followed like life advice accounts and wilderness survival account. I'm like, who made this? Because I didn't fucking make that. Who made it? I assume it was some bitch at school.
I only have 2 Twitter accounts.
You got yours.
I got the Fuck Pussycat Twitter, and then I got I'm a little fucking twink who wants to steal my favorite manga MC's like name for an app before somebody else does. I got the Koga Narashima account before everybody else.
Yeah.
Shout out Kengan Omega. Shout out my Kengan readers out there. Shout out Kengan Ashura.
You haven't posted much on that.
Yeah, it's kind of just where I dump bullshit.
Yeah, but there's not much bullshit you've dumped.
Yeah.
But hey, that's okay. Sometimes you
But
just
hey,
need to know.
it's all right. I like that account just because, like, if I ever fucking decided to delete my stupid ass Twitter account, it's got all my Twitter homies that I follow, like, in another place, so I won't lose them.
Yeah. Good idea.
Because I care about them.
Yes.
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 But yeah, man, the landscape of Twitter here recently has just been something else, man.
It's been a wasteland for the past, 5 years, hasn't it?
I mean, it's been bad, bro, but jeez, it seems like every day I get on there, it's like just some other shit.
Yeah, really.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess the landscape of Twitter kind of ties in with Smash landscape.
Yeah, so Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendos. Great game. I like it, but it pisses me off, and the fans piss me off the most.
It's a fun fucking game to sit down and play with the homies and play it. It's fun to play.
Yes.
But the people who play the game suck.
Everyone's fucking, they're insane, dude. They're fucking insane.
There's nothing that you could do to make the Smash community happy. Like, it's just bullshit. I don't fuck with that. I remember playing Smash 4 and being really into it and being all like into the DLC and shit as it was coming out. And I never once remember, even when Bayonetta came out, I didn't fucking bitch. I picked her up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I remember you and I, we just have so much fun with that game. And it was because we didn't bitch about it. We just played.
Yeah, we just played the game.
Like, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, Smash fans could be like, oh, you know, groundbreaking world, you know, crazy ass, like, never would expect this fucking character to be in here. Terry gets in the game. I hate him because he's got inputs.
See, okay, I used to be, middle school Peyton was a son of a bitch.
Well,
and I hate that motherfucker. If I could ever go back in time, I would beat myself to a pulp. I would
Middle school Peyton wasn't that bad. I liked him, but he was still good.
Dude, he's a motherfucker. I want to strangle him.
I saw the good in him.
Well, that's great, but
Well, that's great.
I don't. And I was a salty son of a bitch, and I remember I fucking hated Bayonetta back then because that one kid, Captain Zack, was just such a shithead every time he won. I was like, fuck you, dude. Oh, fuck your character, man. Fuck. But nowadays, now that I've played Devil May Cry and I've seen the light, I say, fuck it. Like, fuck Super Smash Brothers. I want to play the game I want to play. If I play Bayonetta, I'm going to fucking fuck you up. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if she can do every... The Shoto characters and Bayonetta are the way Super Smash Brothers is meant to be played.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think there's any problem with Bayonetta, the Shoto characters, Arms Girl, fucking Petey Piranha, any of them. I just think people literally could never be happy about a character choice in Smash at all.
No, there's no one. Everyone
has always wanted Dante to be in Smash for, like, since Smash 4, like, DLC rumors, like, put Dante. But if Dante got in the game and he had more than just fucking over smash, up smash, down smash, over B, up B, down B, like, bullshit. I mean, if he had any kind of skill-based, like if there was anything, like, reminiscent of the game of Devil May Cry that translated over to Smash Brothers, like you got invincibility on jump or something.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody be typing in the chat, freaking out.
I say fuck them all. Fuck the Smash bastards. Fuck the Smash babies.
Yeah, who
Dante
fucking
gets in the
cares?
game. I'm gonna fucking jump cancel you all day until you're at 150% and shoot you with a fucking shotgun and send you out of the space.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, yeah, bro, like, oh man, I don't know. Like, I know that I'm not the one to, I guess I'm not the one to boast about being very, like, calm when I play fighting games sometimes. Like, I'll get upset, you know what I mean? But I don't know, like, it's just Smash. Like, I don't know.
I still
like,
get frustrated.
I get frustrated with it, but it's like, if you're playing it in a party setting, it's just a fun game. I mean, the only thing I remember ever being frustrated about it the last time I played was when I played you and the netcode was just terrible.
Yeah.
But it was still fun. I mean, we still did Terry Dittos and it was still fun.
Terry's great. We
I
love
don't
Terry.
know. Like you said, over the Smash babies, Smash pussies.
Yeah, fuck them all.
Not only the Smash babies and pussies, but the Smash fucking predators and shit. Jesus Christ.
Like, what was it? I think it's like 100 different people have been exposed for, like...
It's something ridiculous. And it's fucked up in general. Like I could give a fuck less about Mr. Wiz. Like, I've never liked him. He's always made some questionable choices, you know? But it's still, like, the fucking fighting game tournament of the year, you know what I mean? Like, it'd be like if the Super Bowl came out, like, if it came out that, like, the people running the Super Bowl, like, you know, are just fucking all the cheerleaders or some crazy shit, but I'm sure that's happening too, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's always corruption everywhere. But you know what I mean? It's just, like, it's some crazy shit like that. Like, if that came out, you know, your favorite sport or whatever was, like, doing some grimy shit like that, it's just like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, really. I'm not surprised about all of the, specifically the pedophiliac people, honestly, because Smash is a game that brings in a lot of kids. It's a very casual game. In my opinion, it probably has the highest volume of underage players in tournaments. And also,
Easily.
I mean, Smash people are just creepy.
Yeah, I mean,
Like smelly melee guys.
yeah, just creepy as fuck,
They're
man.
creepy motherfuckers. Like, I don't know, man. It's just messed up. But I'm not surprised. I'm really not. I can't be like, oh no, my favorite player turned out to be a pedophile.
Yeah, like the only thing that I have like taken from all of this about all those smashers is like I've always liked Leffen even when he's a dickhead, and I knew I liked Leffen for a reason, you know, because like not only is he not involved in it, not only does he not fucking want to take part in it, dude's just exposing the people who are trying to confide in him who have done the shit that we're all talking about, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. The only person I've seen who it does not seem has any blood on his hands is Leffen. Yeah. And that's my fucking dude.
Yeah. So, well, up next. What's up next? What are we talking about next, Andrew?
Well, I mean, we could either do job woes, good food, or dreams, I guess.
Well, I don't really have any woes in the workplace. I work at a fucking poop chemistry lab. I'm poop man. Poop chemistry.
Yeah. So I work at a shit fucking pizza place. I can't stand it. I'm trying to get a new fucking job, and that's all I'll say because I'm tired of talking about it.
Yeah. So, yeah, I work with the raw sewage, and you think it'd be like, oh my god, you work with that stuff? Oh my god. Well, it's not that bad. Everything's contained. I wear gloves. Everything's fine, but it's the creatures that I see at night that really mess me up. So I wake up at like 4 o'clock, 4 a.m., go to sleep for another half an hour, and I get in there at like 5:40, 6 o'clock every day. And you'd think, well, to me, that's not really that early, 6 o'clock. But to 90% of the other people, I guess it's pretty early.
Yeah.
And I see some fucked up things. So in the summer, there are hordes of moths and other winged freaks. And I see some pretty big moths, but there's this one bug that I forgot the name of, but I know it now, called a Dobson fly. I'll put a picture of it up right now. It is disgusting. I don't know. So, I hate this thing. It's huge! It's huge! It's like the size of my fucking forearm. And it's got the fucking fucking pinchers. Dude, I hate them. I don't like these things. And then in October, that's when the spiders show up. In the fall is when the spiders show up. So I'm perfectly fine. I'm just walking out. I got to get the raw samples, the raw sewage. And I go up the stairs, go up in the fucking raw building, and webs and at least 100 spiders. At least 100 spiders. And these big brown ones. And they don't mess with me. Which I'm glad. You know, why would they have a reason to mess with me? But it's messed up because there's so many of them. Like, it's like a horror film. Like, if you think of Silent Hill or, like, Lost in Vivo, those, like, real nasty, dirty, like, metal areas, industrial type areas, think of that, but with a bunch of little spiders everywhere. That's what I come to.
I don't fuck with spiders either, so, like, ew.
Yeah, it's messed up, but in winter, there's nothing. It's just cold. It's what, like 0 degrees Fahrenheit, fucking winter nighttime scary. Makes me scared.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get a job with my beloved friend Ethan, doing things that are much more interesting than slanging fucking shitty pizzas.
Pizza. I don't know. I like Pizza Quick. It was alright when I had it.
I don't mind Pizza Quick, and I don't mind the people I work with. You know, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
The business side of things gets irritated.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And speaking of business things that piss me off, dear Nintendo.
Oh, man.
I like your games. I like your software. You're good. I like playing your exclusive games. I like the Switch, the 3DS, the Wii, GameCube. You know, they're great. But everything else, fuck you. Seriously. Re-release your old games. Well, you see, there's Nintendo Switch Online, which you get free games every 3 months. You know, there's only 2 of them, but that's okay. No, listen. I want to play old Nintendo games. I want to play old ones. Because I'm fucking, 19? I wasn't born in 1982. I can't play a bunch of old shit. But if I want to play old shit, I can't. Because you know what Nintendo fucking does? They say, wait, you're archiving our software that is not in production anymore? And that every sale of those softwares and hardwares will not go to us? You're archiving that and letting people play it for free? No, you can't do that. Fuck you. You can't play our music. You can't play our music. You can't play our games. You have to pay for them. Okay, well, what about the games that are Japanese that never got a release in America or anywhere else that is in English? Well, that's for Japanese
Sorry.
people.
Yeah, those are for Japanese people. Hey, the Japanese exclusive, bro. Not for you.
I hate it, dude.
Yeah, I agree. That's fucked up. Like, I agree that Nintendo's, business practices are not the best.
They're definitely not. Joy-Con drift. Fucking. How much are Joy-Cons? Like $80?
Yeah, they're not cheap, man. They're expensive.
And you know how much a Pro Controller is? 60.
Expensive.
Joy-Cons are more expensive than the Pro Controller.
Are they really? Are you sure?
Yeah. Joy-Cons are $79.99. Pro Controller cost me $59.99.
Wow.
Yeah, it has the exact same thing, except I can't put them in the Ring Fit thing.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like it. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Genesis, what Nintendo Genesis.
Oh man.
Right. Well. What's next?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I love Nintendo, but yeah, it just sucks that they're like that. They're so stingy about shit because shit's gonna just disappear. I mean, the preservation of old, games and old media is going to be lost. It's gonna suck.
It feels like they're in the old film times where they would just burn them all. Like, we don't have enough room for them. Just put them in the fire.
Yep. Absolutely.
Thousands of lost films are gonna be gone forever just because motherfuckers were like,
so much lost media. Yeah.
Hard, like they just didn't preserve them right, and it's all messed up. That sucks, man. Even though I'm not a big film guy, like.
Well, hey, I mean, speaking of film, you got any movies, like movies you ever seen or want to talk about or anything? I mean.
I haven't seen a fucking movie in forever, but I did watch a bunch of Christmas movies while I was over at Chelsea's house during the holidays, and I learned something. I wouldn't say disturbing, but I don't know how to describe this. So there's a voice actor named Cam Clark. Do you know this guy?
No.
Cam Clark voices Corrin in Smash, and he also voices Liquid Snake.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he's Liquid Snake. Well, he has had the strangest castings I've ever seen in my life. So there was this PSA, I think it was like a gun PSA from the 80s. He was Eddie the Eagle. He was this fucking eagle that's like, hey, don't, if you see a gun, make sure to tell an adult. And then he's in these 2 Christmas movies I watched called... Okay, well, we wanted to watch The Nuttiest Nutcracker, which he was like a main character in. He was some prince or something. He was the Nutcracker. Nutcracker.
He was the Nutcracker.
But we couldn't find the movie, so we watched a fan edit called Sonic the Hedgehog and the Nuttiest Nutcracker, where they drew their own original characters and stuff and put them into the movie. Yeah.
Oh God.
The whole movie was there. There was only like maybe a couple seconds cut out of the whole thing, but we watched it. And it was whatever. And there was this other one that Cam Clark was in called Miracle in Toyland, which is about this kid who gets really angry at his dad because he's in like the military and he crashes in a helicopter or something. So he like hallucinates in like a toy store or something. It was really strange. he goes nuts. It was weird. So those are some strange ones, but also I recently played Killer 7 and Cam Clark voices a character called Elmira or something like that. I'll put a picture on the screen, but I'm going to describe him to Andrew right now. It's a black guy with a big afro and a yellow shirt that says Texas Bronco on it. That part of the game was pretty sick. But anyways, those are some fucked up movies I watched. Chelsea and I watched some shit, like the live action Casper movie.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. You got anything you've been thinking, seeing, whatever?
Well, I mean, me and Peyton and Joanna and Butch, shout out my fam. They fucking had me watch this movie with them a few weeks, probably 2 or a week ago now. Holy shit, man. I can't remember exactly what it was called. It was like a horror thing, you know, like a horror spotlight like series.
Oh, yeah.
And it was basically about like well, it was the style of the series was like it was a bunch of different episodes, and each episode was directed by a different director.
Oh, yeah.
That directed like some horror shit, you know.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And it was really cool. But fuck, man, like there was this one called like Jennifer, and it was just like by Dario Argento, and he did Suspiria, which is like a really fucking good horror movie. And bro, like this fucking movie was so unsettling, like just so unsettling. It was probably like an hour and 10 or 15 minutes long. Man, wild. Many times I was like, I want to stop watching this.
Damn.
Very crazy. It's about like a cop, and he like stumbles upon like a scene, you know, like a crime happening, and he like stops it. But when he like stops it, he kind of gets like involved, you know. And then like it's about his story about like being involved in like what happens, and then like the ending's just really cool and really tasteful. Like it's sick, man. It's fucking wild. I was hyped that we watched it. It was cool. I really like Dario Argento. I love Suspiria, so it was sick.
I always wanted to make a horror movie.
Yeah. Me and Tristan, the last time we were together, we watched fucking Wicked City, that anime movie about those police officers and like the dark side and shit, you know, a bunch of crazy stuff. It was really good, man. I've seen it before, but it was awesome. I love that movie. She loved it too. It's real her aesthetic.
There's a movie that I want to watch. I forget what it's called. I think it's like Seven Samurai or something.
Probably.
It's a black and white samurai movie from what I can tell. I hear it's really long, but people say it's pretty good.
You ever watch like 36 Chambers of Shaolin?
I don't think so.
That's on Netflix, bro. You should watch that. That's a fire ass fucking kung fu movie.
You ever watch Kung Fu Hustle? It's a comedy movie and it's great. Oh, I love it. I remember watching it when I was a little kid. It was pretty funny.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's like it uses cartoon like effects, like things you'd see in cartoons, but like with real people, and it's so strange, but I really like it. I remember there's this one part where it was like one of the villains, and I think it was like either this chick or two chicks playing on like some instrument, some real long instrument, and every time they'd stroke the instrument, there'd be like these sound waves that just slice people in half.
Jesus.
And I was like, damn, that's sick.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I've really watched lately when it comes to movies. I mean, yeah, you know.
Well, you're a fashion guy, aren't you? You wear You wear clothes.
Yeah, I wear some clothes sometimes.
What you buy anything recently?
No, my girlfriend's really sweet. She just bought me a crybaby tee, like a Peep crybaby tee, one of the white ones that
Yeah.
just came out. It's coming soon, but just COVID delayed shipping and shit.
Mm.
Uh, uh, other than that, I really haven't bought myself anything lately.
Yeah.
The
I've
last
been
thing I
thinking
bought,
about. Good.
no, the last thing I bought was like my Goth Boy Click, fucking crew neck, like sweatshirt thing.
Hope to see that this winter.
Yeah, I miss it. I miss being able to wear it.
Yeah. I haven't really bought anything either, but I do want to get this one T-shirt. I think I posted a picture of it on Twitter. No More Heroes 3 is coming out sometime next year, and Travis Touchdown's shirt, like his default shirt,
Mm-hmm.
is one of the Joy Division album covers, the one that everybody wears. You know the
Yeah,
one.
I think I saw that picture. That's
Yeah,
pretty
and
cool.
instead of the normal like mountain bumps or whatever, it's the Santa Destroy Starburst, and it looks so sick, and I really want to get it.
Get it, bro. Get it, bro. Whenever it comes up, bro. Get that shit,
Super
bro.
cool. Well, that was a pretty short
I mean,
discussion. We don't have to keep
fucking.
going.
Oh yeah, trips and stuff. I mean, I'm going up out of state this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to Michigan, not for anything in particular. It's just for family stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Um, and then I'm supposed to go with Daniel sometime to on a trip or something.
Yeah.
And then, are you going to Canada anytime soon, motherfucker?
Well, the plan was that Chelsea was supposed to come over during the fall, like in October, but I mean, the borders are closed,
Yeah.
and I don't know when they're going to be back open, especially because, nobody knows how to fucking stop getting sick.
Yeah, man.
What I think that we should just do now, because everybody's stupid and just dumb, all these white motherfuckers are just like,
Yeah.
we should just do what Italy did. And just, nobody goes anywhere at all. You cannot leave your house for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
The whole country.
Yeah, man. Like Japan, fucking, I mean, somewhat, I guess you could say, of an economic shutdown, high mask like rates, high mask wearage rates, like 2.6 unemployment rate, like people are still like able to get work and shit. And it's just because like everybody's still social distancing and wearing masks and like taking it seriously. Like they have less than. I'm pretty sure like they have like less than 200 cases a day or something.
Yeah. A lot of every other country is
Going
less
down.
than 200.
Yeah.
Except us.
It's ridiculous, man.
And it makes me think. I really think about the human brain a lot. I'm very interested in the brain and how people work and how the brain, just the brain. I love brain. And it really makes me wonder what factors contribute to people in other countries not actually like doing what they're told.
I really think
Compared to America.
I really think what it comes down to is like it's fucked up. Like people. Okay, it's crazy that people don't want to be on our side to like liberate, the American people and like give them the power back. Like no matter what, if you're white or black or whatever the hell, like you are like oppressed. Like you are a victim of like the system and like the machine. Everyone is, you know what I mean? So systemic injustice towards one race is a systemic injustice towards all.
Yeah.
Like I mean, if you're talking about police officers or like the unequal distribution of wealth or like the problems that people are having in these like trying pandemic times is like whether like I don't know, like people like want to get all on their high horse about like, well, you can't force me to do anything, and you can't force me to wear the mask. It makes you surprised really bad that like it's just really surprising to me that like people wouldn't be on your side about like, well, no, you can't just dick me around and tell me what to do and take all of my money and fucking systemically oppress me for the rest of my life. I'm a free American citizen. Like, you know, if you say you can't force me to wear a mask or something like that, then you should be able to take an objective look at like the fucking landscape of our society and be like, well, like you should like keep that energy, like in less words than that, keep that energy. Like if you want to fucking flex on everyone and say you can't make me wear a mask, then you should objectively look at like society and like make your own decisions about like, oh hey, you can't make me fucking tax my life away and fucking own all my shit, my car, and my mortgage and everything, and like I never own anything, and you can't just fucking perpetuate the systemic like rich getting richer and the poor stay poor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what upsets me so bad about the mask conversation is like if you can objectively look at something that's literally barely an inconvenience to have to wear a mask when other people are around.
Yeah.
It's like you think that they'd be a little more unhappy with like their life because they have the government's hand up their asshole, and that seems like the last thing they want when they're fucking, oh, I feel threatened. Oh, I feel threatened. You can't tell me to wear a mask. Shit like that. It's like fucking keep that energy, bro. People are so dumb. No one that's ever said I won't wear a mask says that off of scientific like study. They say that off of rhetoric, and I'm pissed, and you want to tell me to do something, so I'm saying no.
Yep.
Like it's century-old sciences that, like, hey, if you wear a doctor mask, you don't fucking spread bacteria. No one said it's a goddamn bubble around you. Like you're never gonna get the coronavirus if you're wearing a fucking mask. But the point is, like the respectable people who live in Japan and wear a mask all the time, even if they're not sick out in public, because it's just very courteous to not spread germs. You know what I mean? It's like. No wonder their fucking rates are going down, and they're smart. It's age-old science. You don't spread fucking bacteria when you wear a mask.
Chelsea was telling me recently that their cases in Canada are super low per week. Like she said recently, it was like less than 8 recently. And some guy came over from America, and when you come over from other countries there, you're supposed to quarantine for 2 weeks. But this guy didn't and just went out and started partying with a bunch of college kids, and they all got sick.
Jesus.
So, like, seriously. I think, I wish that I could find data to find out what the age group of the people that are like this is like. If it's just one specific group.
I work with a girl who's my age and you think would be normal, can like objectively look at a situation and like fucking form an opinion that makes sense, like actually like with common sense, like look at a situation and decide like, am I just being a fucking dumbass saying I don't want to wear a mask, or am I incorrect saying that they don't help the spread of bacteria? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I swear she just is literally, it's like she's never been to a fucking biology or science class or anything at all.
Yeah.
I don't want to wear one. Why? Well, it's hot and I can't breathe. That's not true. Like, you literally can. I said, unless you're wearing like a fucking bandana over your goddamn face or some shit and you're having a panic attack, you can breathe. No, I can't. It's hot. I said, bitch, I work in the same store as you. Like, it's hot back here too. I gotta wear one. Who fucking cares?
I have one of those masks that you use for like spray painting.
Yeah, me too. I have one of those as well.
And the whole I can't breathe thing does not it's not a real thing because I can breathe.
Yeah, if you get a painter's mask like we're talking about, not only do they block bacteria spread, they pass the lighter test, they fucking are stiff, so they stay off your face, and they give you room to breathe.
Yeah, like
even if you have a doctor's mask that's on your face, I can still breathe. But I know exactly what you're talking about because I like to wear those too. It's like
those are the ones that I was given.
Yeah.
Because the other ones I had that I bought from like AliExpress or something had like cum stains on them, so I didn't use them.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm gonna just be completely honest with you here. When I do wear that painting mask, I do breathe a lot. I take deeper breaths when I wear it.
I mean, like,
But that doesn't stop me from
yeah, like
breathing.
I don't ever know, like I don't ever notice like, oh man, I'm short of breath. I don't
Yeah,
think I'm
no,
getting
I'm
enough.
not. I'm
Like,
never
dude,
short of breath.
I don't think I'm getting enough like air. Like, I
No,
think
I
I'm gonna
get
pass
enough
out.
air.
Like, it's ridiculous, dude. If you're listening to this, fuck you, Jeff fucking Closser. I never say names at all, but I fucking saw this stupid ass's fucking Snapchat story. And the
Yeah.
motherfucker's like, the state wants to mandate me wearing a mask or whatever the fuck. Fuck that, I'm not doing it. It doesn't do shit. I'm in this little guard shack. It's 101 degrees. No, it's not. No, it's not. And no, it doesn't. Like, you're a liar. You're stupid. Like, I know people who work at DNR. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. You work in a fucking shack where you have to let people in. That's it. You don't even have to wear the fucking mask when you're in it, or when you're outside of it. You can go stand by the gate and check people in, and unless somebody comes to the fucking gate, you don't have to wear it. Unless you're inside with somebody else, you don't have to wear it. It's not 101 degrees in there. There's fucking multiple ACs. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're not fucking flexing on anybody. You're not smart. You, people like that, are perpetuating the fucking cycle of people getting sick and the fucking virus never going away. You stupid retard cunt.
I I don't have to wear a mask when I'm in the lab because I'm the only one there anyways.
Exactly.
And it's like 60 degrees in
The
there.
same girl who tells me, I don't want to wear that mask, it's too hot, or whatever, never has to wear a mask unless she's taking food to people outside.
Yep.
It's like,
I only wear a mask when I go out for myself, and I never go anywhere because I cannot
absolutely.
survive a real sickness. I will die.
No, you'd be fine, dude.
No, I will die if I ever get a real sickness.
But I mean, you're even. I mean, even that, like, even only wearing one, like, if you barely have to wear one at work because you're not making contact with other people, then you're fine. You're not making contact with other people. You know what I mean? Like, wearing one when you go out in public is 90% better than everybody else does. You know. I mean, nobody else ever does that shit. Like, I see so many people, like, the Walmart will be like, you can't come inside unless you have a mask on, and it's like everybody in there doesn't have one on.
Yeah.
And like, people, like, when you're at the gas station when you're waiting in line at like Casey's and shit, people act like the 6 feet shit, like giving you some space, like, does not matter. Like, I've like twice now had to be like, sir, could you give me some space? Like, you're standing, like, I hate it, but literally turned around and had to be like, sir, could you give me some space? Like, you're standing 2 feet behind me. I can feel you breathing down my fucking neck.
Yeah,
like,
it's a little creepy.
Not only is it creepy, it's fucking nasty.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit if this coronavirus shit never came about, dude. I've always wanted my personal space. Like, it's gross. People around here.
I don't want to get too close to people because.
Yeah, especially around here, dude, are fucking gross. Like, stay away from me.
Yeah, the reason I don't like getting too close to people is because the way that people look at me makes me think that if I get too close to them, they're gonna like call the police on me.
Well, I mean, people around here just wake up on the wrong side of the bed every day and they think, I want to antagonize people.
Yeah.
If anybody does anything that I'm not a fan of or, you know, I disagree with, I just want to antagonize people. Oh, you're standing too close to me for my liking. I can't just kindly ask you to back up. I have to stare at you like you're the fucking scum and trash of the earth. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, use your words. Be kind. Like,
yeah. Well,
there's a little thing called respect that I always try to give people that I don't know. You know what I mean? I always try and start on equal playing grounds with people.
Yeah.
Like, I treat others as I would want to be treated.
Ever since junior year, that's how I've been.
Absolutely, you know, and if I mean, I'm still rude. Don't get me wrong. Like if I don't, like, if you're a dumb cunt, like, fucking, I don't want to wear the mask, lying about bullshit, trying to be all, you know, smart, like, I'm gonna call you out. But that's different. That's because I fucking, you know, I'm standing up for what I know is correct. But when it comes to, like, treating people the way you'd like to be treated, like, if somebody out in public asked me, hey man, could you give me some space, which I already give people, I'd be like, of course, of course. But if somebody turned around to me and they're fucking staring at me, like, with that tone of voice, you know, I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Like, I don't want to fucking talk to you. Like, don't talk to me. Fuck you. But if somebody just asked me or asked kindly, I feel like it's, you know, totally different. Like, people just don't understand, like, the grounds of respect.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
So,
Fucking hallucinations.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so I put this one down because I don't do psychedelics. I've like smoked weed once, and I just don't like the smoke in my lungs. So I just don't like smoking. But I hallucinate. I do. Well, maybe it's not hallucinations, but I just see things. Like early in the morning, I'm driving to work, and a creature runs across the road. But it's not a raccoon, it's not a deer, it's not a dog, a cat, or a possum. This thing is like a meat creature. It's like there's no hair on it. It's got red eyes. It's got like a rat tail. Maybe it was a giant hairless rat. I mean there was a trailer park to the left, so who knows? It was fucked up. And then I'm at work, and we've got light poles. We've got whatever they're called, light poles, fucking street lamps, whatever. We got those. And I look to the right, and I just see a white one. I'm like, oh, whatever, it's just a white one. So then I put the jars in the truck, and I look back, and it's gone. Oh, that wasn't a light pole. That was some long, white thing that was there. Like, huh? I'm at work.
No,
maybe
boy.
a lot of these happen at work, which makes me think maybe it's the fucking fumes from the acid we have. maybe the fumes are getting to me or something. Cause like I get close to whatever this shit is. I get close to nitrate stuff, nitrite packets, fucking potassium packets, all different fucking kinds of acid, hydrochloric, sodium, fucking sulfur bullshit. Who knows? It could be even the raw fumes. I'd fucking, get all nasty because they smell so gross. Maybe it's messing with my mind. Maybe that bump in the back of my head really is some kind of like alien tumor spike that's been growing there since I was 7 years old.
All right. We'll see you again next week. I'll talk to you later. Yep. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night, everybody. See you later. No, I'm just kidding. But holy shit, man, it's just so funny. I've heard you like describe that story like twice now, and each time I'm like, "What the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck?"
Yeah, I see like shadow shit all the time, but everybody sees shadow creatures out of the corner of their eyes.
Shout out "Comfortably Numb" by Pink Floyd. When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my eye. That's what Peyton gets every day.
Really?
Fleeting glimpse every day.
Fleeting glimpses. Yeah.
Well, other than that, I don't know anything else other than where to find this sexy bastard's voice if you want to hear more of him.
Yeah. Well,
which would be?
Probably on my YouTube or on my Twitter.
Absolutely. And you can find both of those at...
Oh, yeah. Well, you're watching it right fucking now, so this is my YouTube channel. You fucking idiot. What are you doing? You see the fucking button down there? That's me! That's me, asshole! And I'll put my Twitter on there or some shit, whatever.
I remember in your food review video, this newest one, shout out the Easton's Frozen Terrible Horrible Burger, but, bro, you like put your @ and you put like Pete in 36.
Yeah.
Your @ is Pete in 35.
It is? Really? Let me fucking see this right now. I feel like
live
a goober.
Live for the podcast.
No, everybody. It is 36, asshole. Suck my nuts.
On what?
On Twitter.
Dude, are you sure?
Look at my @
Wow, you're right. Never mind. I looked at Instagram.
Woo! Fuck Instagram!
Yeah, absolutely.
Selling my data to the Chinese.
Selling my data to the Chinese.
And you can listen to Andrew on his SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's That's the Pussycat SoundCloud. That's I gotta change it. It's hard to look up. It's like fucking characters or some shit.
Yeah,
And
some
if you want to hear the Harsh Winter Volume One playlist, the mix, you can find us on the Frozen Souls SoundCloud page and on the Frozen Souls on Twitter.
frozen.
Shout out to my Frozen brethren. Shout out to all my homies. Shout out to all the ones who couldn't be here.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll get a Frozen Soul on here.
Yeah, we could do the Frozen Souls cast. Maybe we'll get Kuru to actually talk for once.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, that's all, folks. See you next time when, um, I don't know.
We talk about something else.
Yeah, I'll. Yeah, yeah.